about UFC 314. Really nice card. You got former featherweight champ Alexander Volkanovski trying to regain his belt against Diego Lopez. I spoke to Volk last week. A good fight, right? I spoke to Volk last week. Sounds like he's really, really locked in. How do you see that fight playing out?
Ooh, that's a great question. So first off, I'm a complete wuss and I'll never give you an answer. I work for both of them. I've gotten to work with both of them, and well, not me specifically. Our team in China actually has worked with both Volk a bit. We have the PI over in China. I've gotten to work with Diego a bit. Both fighters have spent some time in the PI. That's my pitch right there. How do I think the fight's going to go? I really think it's going to be an awesome fight. These are both guys that are, they're tacticians. They can fight anywhere. I'm not giving you an answer, obviously, but how do you think the fight's going to go? You tell me. Who's going to win that fight? Is Volk too old?
Yeah, see, it's interesting, right? He's had a long layoff. He's had his longest layoff, and he told me, though, that's a benefit to him, that he needed that layoff and that he needed to overcome the adversity. I'm a little concerned. Look, Volk's Volk, but the thing I said when I talked to Volk, Forrest, is the thing I love about your sport, everybody gets beat. Everybody gets beat.
I love it.
Except for Habib, But not everybody gets beat 2 times in a row and then takes 14 months off and then goes against a young gun like Lopez, except Volk said, right, that's part of the story. That's part of my legacy. I want to be that guy. I want to be that guy that takes down one of those young studs, and I'm not done yet. So I love the fight. Tough pick a winner, man. Different guys, different stages of their career. I'm an older guy, man. I'm going with the older guy. I'm the older guy.
Okay.
I got to go with the old guy. I'm an old head, man. Got to go with that.
Look, experience, man. I love it.
Okay, what about this one? Now, Patty and Michael Chandler. All right, love both these guys. Totally different dudes. Totally different styles. Going to be really interesting. Like Michael Chandler trying to rebound after that loss to Oliveira. No shame in that, right? Oliveira's beaten a lot of really good fighters. But stylistically, a really different fight. Can you pick a winner in that one? And if not, can you tell me how you think that's going to go?
So we're going to see, I think they both don't mind, or they both excel in unstructured fights, right? So when there's scrambles, when there's high energy, when there's multiple exchanges, and there's a lot of transitions back and forth, I'm excited to see, I'm excited to see Pimblett striking against Chandler, because I don't think Pimblett, his kind of funk style of wrestling, I don't think he'll be able to take Chandler down, but it's a different, like the European style of wrestling is kind of, especially the British style. If you look at guys like Tom Aspinall, that's specifically designed for MMA, whereas Chandler, he came up in a freestyle and folk style wrestling, kind of more of a structured system. So we'll see if Patty can create those scrambles and maybe get Chandler out of place to set up a submission or get a top position.
Really interesting. To your point, though, do you think Patty can strike with Chandler?
He's going to have a little length on him. I don't think he's got the power that Chandler has, but I think he's got a level of, his kicks are good and he's relatively unorthodox, a little longer. Definitely doesn't have the power, but so it's going to be, again, can he make it an unorthodox striking game?